And welcome back, you fabulous math masters of Virtual Room 502. Wow, these factors, prime numbers, composite numbers, a lot to take in. Let's read problem number 3. It says identify factors of numbers and determine if they are prime or composite. Remember, prime, only 2 factors, 1 and the number itself. Composite, more than 2 factors. All right, let's start off with 35. I'm not going to make all those circles. We're just going to do 35. And we're going to make a little chart. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And once again, we are the copycats. There we go. So I have 35. Well, I know that 2 numbers we can immediately put for the factor pairs, so we're going to make a little chart. Make this along with me. Pause if you need to. So we have factor pairs of 35. That's what we're going to set out to do. Now these factor pairs. Oh, it's recess. It's not recess. It's recess. Princess Yvonne, it's not recess. It's recess. No, it's not. It's time to learn about factor pairs of 35. Oh, I know about those. I studied them last year. Well, what can you tell us about 35? What would be the first 2 factor pairs? Well, you would say 1 and the number itself. So it is 1 and 35 would be the first factor pair. Well, you're absolutely correct, Princess Yvonne. You were wrong about recess, but you were right about this. Oh, I think I'm right about recess too. No, you're not. Recess is at 10:30. Ah, calm down. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for your help. 1 and 35. Why is that? Because 35 times 1 is 35. That's called the identity property. Yes, it is. Can you explain that a little bit to us? Any number multiplied by 1 remains the same. Yep, perfectly said. Thank you. Thank you, Princess Yvonne. So like Princess Yvonne said, 35 and 1 is our first factor pair, so I'm going to write that. I'm going to write 1 and 35. And what else can be multiplied to reach 35? You know, if you're struggling with this, you can always go to that wonderful, and I'm going to get you guys some nice ones to be distributed out, your multiplication chart in the back of your Avid agenda. I tore my page out. I'm going to have to get that up. And you can look around to see what times what equals 35. You can scan. Well, you know from watching that video, I don't know how many times, that 5 is going to be a factor of 35, right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So 5 times what is 35? 5 times 7. So 5 is a factor pair and 7 is a factor pair. And now, if you looked at that chart, you would see that there's no other combinations of 35. I mean, it's just 5 times 7 are the only 2 numbers that you can intersect on your multiplication chart to get 35. So we can see that 35 is a composite number. Let's write that term down again, composite. Because even though it's an odd number, it has more than 2 factors. It has 1 and 35 and 5 and 7. Let's take a look at another number, and this number is going to be 23. So we're looking at 23. What can we multiply to get to 23? Well, I know we have 23 times 1. I'm going to go ahead and make this box again, and you can do it with me as well. And I'm not going to put the factor pairs of 23 up there. We'll just do 1 times 23. Now, if that's all that we could multiply to get to 23, to reach 23 as a product, remember multiplication answer is a product, then this would be a prime number. But are there any numbers that we can multiply to get there? Maybe we should do a little skip counting, shall we? Let's do 2's first. We can all count by 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Can't be 2. Let's try 3. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. Oh, that's greater. Can't be 3. How about 4? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Nope, didn't land on 23. How about 5? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Nope. How about 6? 6, 12, 18, 24. Not going to work. 7. We've been working with 7s a lot lately in 3rd grade. 7, 14, 21, 28. Nope. 8. 8, 16, 24. Nope. How about 9? 9, 18, 27. No, it's not going to stop at 23. 10. I almost immediately know it's not going to be 10. 10, 20, 30. No. How about 11? 11 times 1 is 11, and 11 times 2 is 22. 11 times 3, though, is 33, so it's not going to be 11. 12. 12 times 1 is 12. 12 times 2 is 24. Nope. How about 13? 13 times 1 is 13. 13 times 2 is 26. That's not going to work. 14. 14 times 1 is 14. 14 times 2 is 28. Nope. How about 15? 15 times 1 is 15. 15 times 2 is 30. Nope. 16. 16 times 1 is 16. 16 times 2 is 32. 17. 17 times 1 is 17. 17 times 2 is 34. And now we're getting so close to 23, I know that there is no other factors but 1 and 23, making it a prime number. Hooray! All right, let's do 48. Now, 48, because it's an even number, remember even numbers in 2, 4, 6, 8, 0, I know it's going to be a composite because it has 1, 48, and then whatever 2 times whatever equals 48. So let's go ahead and make a factor box for this. And I have a feeling we're going to need a lot of boxes. Let's find out. So our first pair will be 1 times 48, right? Our next one is going to be 2 times the number because it's an even number, so 2 can be divided into 48. So 2 times what is 48? I think it was Cole yesterday who talked about just cutting things in half. We cut 8 in half and it's 4. We cut 4 in half and it's 2. So 24. 2 times 24 is 48. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 20 is 40. 48. What about 3? Well, think about 3. Could we get here? 3 times 10 is 30, right? So then we can go 33 would be 3 times 11. 36. 39. 42. 45, and 48. So 3 times 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 3 times 16 is 48. What about 4? Well, think about it. 4 times 10 is 40. Then 4, add 2 more. 4 times 2 is 8. So that'd be 12, right? So we go 4 times 12. Look at all these factors. I hope I don't run out of room. 5 won't work. 6. Well, 36, 42. Will 6 work? 6 times what is 48? Remember, 6 times 5 is 30. 6 times 6 is 36. 6 times 7 is 42. 6 times 8 is 48. What about 7? No. 8, we got there. 9, no. 10, no. 11, no. 12, we have. 13, no. 14, no. 15. I think that's going to be the end of our factors for 48. So this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's definitely composite. Let's do a little rainbow just to show this. We have 1. Running out of room. Excuse me. We have 1, 2, and we put these in numerical order. 3, 4. What's next? 6, 8, 12, 16, 24, and 48. All right. So let's get with our rainbow here. 1 times 48 is 48. 2 times 24 is 48. 3 times 16 is 48. 4 times 12 is 48. And 6 times 8 is 48. And there you have it. 9, 10, none of the other numbers can go into 48 like that. And what's great, 24 is the halfway point. So you know that that's it. Don't need to check numbers like 25, 26, and so on. Alrighty, time to take a little break, go run around the house, do some jumping jacks, tell mom and dad you love them, feed the dog, pet the cat, make sure your kid brother or kid sister are on their classroom listening to their teachers, Mrs. Connon or Mrs. Roas or Mrs. Dr. Cope or any of the others. All right, I'll see you in a little bit with the problem set.